His long search for Ciri led Geralt to conclude that Uma, the ugliest man alive and the victim of a curse, was the key to finding the young woman.
Muy buenas gente, aquí estamos en un nuevo episodio de The Witcher 3, The Witcher 3, Well Hunt. Y vamos a continuar la historia, chavales, ayudando a Yennefer y rumbo a Kaer Mohen. Claro que sí, vamos a darle caña a el juegazo. Así que voy a poner por aquí, avisar que estoy en directo. Voy a poner por aquí los comentarios y vamos a darle caña a The Witcher, chavales, en este directazo de hoy. ¿Cómo estás, querido Ronsi? Bienvenido. Bienvenido, bro, ¿cómo estás? What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me. No more. Tun, 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 what is love? Temazo, ¿eh? Buenas, Kaesar, ¿cómo estás? Vale, pues tenemos que ir a ayudar a Yennefer, si no me equivoco, ¿verdad? El último deseo, reúnete con Yennefer en Lerwick.
His long search for Ciri led Geralt to conclude that Uma, the ugliest man alive and the victim of a curse, was the key to finding the young woman.
Estamos cerca de encontrar a Ciri ya, gente. Muy cerca de encontrar a Ciri. Así que vamos a ver si podemos ayudar a Yennefer van der Wenger, la amada de Geralt of Rivia. Y a ver si podemos ayudarla, la amada de Geralt, la novia. Y luego ya vamos directo a Kaer Mohen, ¿vale? Estuve haciendo secundarias, pasándome contratos de brujo, haciendo misiones secundarias en off-stream, para no cansar en los directos. Y ahora vamos ya directos con la historia. Reúnete con Yennefer en Lerwick. Vamos allá. No, está cayendo una buena tormenta, en el juego, madre mía. Un poco más. Qué locura. Vale, Yennefer está por aquí. Vamos al tablón de anuncios a coger las cosas que hay aquí. Vamos a reunirnos con Yennefer.
Always did know how to win friends.
I was provoked.
Saw it happen. Wanted to talk to me about something?
Amos Far Ipsis, a specialist on djinns. Heard of him? I found a tome he'd penned in the Emperor's library. Far Ipsis set off for Skellige one day and was never heard from again. I asked some of the local folk. Some here still remember him.
Why are you even interested? Djinns are dangerous sometimes, and malicious all the time.
I remember. But the advantages outweigh the risks. If I can tame a djinn, I shall gain incredible power. And that could be useful to us one of these days.
Nowhere to look for the mage and the djinn?
The locals say they last saw Amos's ship off the coast of Hindusfjall, just before a once-in-an-eon storm broke.
Doubt we'll find them then. Mage is probably fish food, and the djinn escaped.
Not necessarily. But even if it is so, I'll not give up without seeing some evidence. Will you help me? I've no gold to offer in reward, but I shall be ever so grateful.
Since you put it that way, fine, I'll help you.
Thank you. A boat awaits in the harbor. Come. Yes.
See, you've managed to prepare everything already.
I have.
How could you possibly know I'd agree?
I didn't. Decided to risk it. The landing's not far.
It's true what they say.
Lead the way.
Just once, you might try to take the initiative.
Would you even let me?
Hi, Reconnect Controller. How are you, my friend?
It would depend. Geralt, over here! The ship carrying the djinn sank somewhere in this area.
Not too precise as leads go.
I'll cast a spell on our boat. We'll know if there are any wrecks on the seafloor below us.
All right, let's get to work.
Mind if I take the helm?
I got a choice.
No.
Creo que no estamos entendiendo. Dragon Ball GT es una serie viejísima en la cual sale Goku Super Saiyan 4. Sí, lo sé. Lo sé, lo sé. Vale, vamos a pegar con Yennefer. Dejen su like. ¿Cómo estás, amor? Bienvenida. Gracias por pasarte. Descansa. Ah, Dragon Ball GT me encanta, sí. Pero digo que la nueva que salió no me mola mucho.
Getting in or not? Geralt, how long must I wait? Are you ready to sail? Getting in or not?
No me deja subir, ¿eh? ¿Qué cojones? Vale, duro, amor. Muchas gracias, amor. No me deja subir. ¿Qué cojones? Se ha quedado bugueado esto.
Geralt, how long must I wait? Are you ready to sail?
Ah, ahora va. Ayuda a Yennefer a encontrar al gym. Vamos allá.
Not sure this Jinn thing's a good idea.
We managed to seize one before. Do you remember?
Of course. Dandelion almost lost his voice that time.
How lucky your exorcism saved it. It was poetic.
Yeah, how was I supposed to know that incantation meant begone and plow yourself?
You should have studied foreign languages.
Gonna keep bringing that up for the rest of my life.
Of course. Your last wish effectively assured it.
My wish was about us being together always, not about you mocking my every mistake.
Careful what you wish for. And when your wish is granted, you must accept it with all attendant circumstances.
Yeah.
And as for your missteps, I don't rightly see why I shouldn't laugh if they're amusing. There's something here, on the bottom. It's too deep here. You can't dive that long.
You underestimate me.
On the contrary. After all, I asked you for help. I'll cast a spell. It will slow your heart for a time. You can stay submerged longer. Esad Eich Cryde Rithorn. Ready. Careful down there.
Vale, Ronsip. Y sí, me gusta mucho Dragon Ball GT, la verdad.
Water warm enough for you?
Aquí debajo tiene que haber algo, seguro.
How's it going?
Yeah, and you know I hate it when you read my mind.
Strictly speaking, I'm not reading your mind, but using telepathy. Besides, you've nothing to hide, right?
Would have done it if I did. Snapped masts, busted planks, and a whole swarm of drowners. Probably drawn by the corpses of drowned crew, then made their nest here. There's also a clan Drummond figurehead.
Not the right ship. Come back up.
¡No! ¡Hijos de puta! No me dejan volver. Cobardes de mierda. Corre, joder. Dios, no me dejan volver. ¡Ah! Aguanta. Dios, casi me matan los malditos sumergidos. Vale, vamos por aquí. No puedo hacer eso.
Where to now?
Wherever the leads take us.
Say we find the Jinn. What'll you do? Ask for a beautiful house, and a palace, and a queen's crown?
Are we still talking about the Jinn? Or have we moved on to a talking fish?
Doesn't much matter. Both make wishes come true. What would yours be?
You learn in due course. Something's here. Another wreck.
Let's see if our Jinn's down there.
Vale, vamos a investigar aquí a ver qué hay.
Found a wreck. It's been here a while. Wood's rotted.
Look around, but be careful. Look for something that might indicate it's the mage's ship.
Got something. A Skelliger's buckler. Clan Hamai symbols.
Donar's clan.
Donar was a babe in swaddling clothes when this buckler landed here. Got something. A Skelliger's arrow stuck in the side. The kind Pharaoh folk use. Yen, doubt any of these boats were the mages. These are old sunken longships.
Come back then. We must search elsewhere. You're getting better at this.
Go even quicker if you helped me down there.
I prefer to observe matters.
Vamos a ver si podemos encontrar al Jim. Joder, está jodido, ¿eh? No parece.
Dragon and an avalanche swept us off the trail. Me clinging to the remains of a bridge for dear life. You gripping my waist, admiring the view. Remember? Chasm below us was breathtaking. Rustling trees, a lazily flowing stream.
I remember, though I found myself admiring what I had right in front of me. Something strange about those rocks.
And there's something on the bottom. We'll see what it is.
See something?
Something doesn't do it justice. A huge crater, as if a meteorite landed here.
I must see it.
Diving in after all?
No, I shall cast another spell, to see through your eyes. Now relax. I su foltja beidem ein eichte illiveid. That is no meteorite crater.
What is it then?
The effect of teleportation. A powerful force cut out a fragment of the seabed, rocks and everything lying within the teleportation zone.
Always claimed portals were dangerous.
I su foltja beidem ein eichte illiveid.
Vamos a ver si llego de una pieza al barco, porque madre mía, están atacándome aquí. Entre las sirenas, los sumergidos, joder.
Only found half. Can you do anything with this?
I can use it to locate the other half, to within a dozen yards.
And once we find that, we should find the Jinn.
Exactly. Ready? I'll take us there on the count of 3.
Oh, no, not another portal.
Stop whining. 1, 2...
Said you were gonna go on 3.
I did. Look, we must search the area.
Yen, not so fast. Gotta tell me what this is about first. Why do you want this Jinn?
But you already know. A Jinn's power is priceless to a mage.
That I know, but I also want to...
You're right. It's important. How long has this been going on, Geralt? This thing between us? 15, 20 years? We repeatedly split up, then returned to one another. Something draws us to each other. but I can never be certain if it's a true feeling or merely a bit of mischief by a djinn.
So that's it. This is about my last wish?
You asked that djinn to bind us together forever. I want to ask this one to take that wish back.
Why would you want to do that?
To see what it's like without it. To see if we'll still matter to one another. Or if we'll be like two strangers.
Wondered that myself many times.
You see, we're just a step away from learning the truth. Come, let's search the ship.
Yo, qué guapo el sitio
Saint
este, ¿eh?
Amos was quite the eccentric, asking the djinn to lift half his ship to a mountaintop.
He didn't necessarily. Djinns are inherently mischievous. This one might have granted his wish and perverted it in doing so.
In that case, I'd appreciate it if you didn't wish I'd disappear from your life.
I've yet to decide how to word it.
Interesting. Nice shoes. Looks like the age must have slept here. Was so powerful it popped the wearer right out of them. Blood. Someone was dragged across the deck. War left this mark when the ship suddenly tipped to one side. Wonder what this means.
Qué bonita la música que suena, tío. Más bonita.
Blood. Someone was dragged across the deck. War left this mark when the ship suddenly tipped to one.
What? It's Amos. Looks exactly like the etching in...
If he died while being teleported, Seal might still be on him. Behold.
Bravo! Come to the deck. I've an... Yes? Step back a bit.
What are you going to do?
Summon and tame the djinn. It's not likely to be happy. Stand at the ready.
Hen Jin, Rif Kaishta Engaya, Kaishta et Displair, Geviret me Castle.
You have a plan.
You must weaken him while I draw him into the sphere.
Care to trade places?
¿Cómo estás, Biffin? Aquí estamos, dándole al gym. Derrotándolo.
Got you! Your master died before uttering his last wish. I cannot capture you. We can struggle like this for eternity, or I can release you. If you do one thing for me. Do you see the spell that binds us? Only a djinn can remove another djinn's spell. Remove this one and you'll be free! You are free!
Storm's over.
Yes. It's all over.
Maybe we should sit. You look a bit dazed.
I'm not, but we can sit.
Feel any better?
I told you, I'm fine.
Don't need to play tough for me. That was a hard fight. Maybe not as hard as the last time we tamed a djinn, but still.
No comparison, I'm afraid. Half of Rind suffered then. Now I'm merely a bit tired. Thank you for coming, Geralt. I'd have had a much harder time of it on my own.
Well, never could say no to you.
Perhaps that will change now.
Feel anything? That anything's different?
I expected... I don't know what I expected, actually. A bit of vertigo, perhaps. I thought you'd become a stranger to me. That I'd look at you and not feel a thing. But it's not like that at all. Nothing's changed.
Jinn might have cheated us after all.
Why?
Because I don't feel that anything's changed either. I love you, Yen.
And I love you.
Viva el amor.
What was that?
It can't be all sweetness and light.
Strange. Done that so many times. But it felt like our first kiss to me.
It was, in a way. Besides, once you say I love you, a kiss has to taste differently.
Maybe we ought to test a few other things.
Not so fast, Geralt. But I doubt the world will end if we sit here. My, it's lovely.
I think the spirits of Skellige favor us.
Qué bonita historia de amor, entre Yennefer y Geralt of Rivia.
Next time we go on horseback.
A horse would never make it down that mountain.
What now?
Well, I'm due to appear in Vizima. We must report to the Emperor after all.
Ciri's our concern, and only ours.
At heart, perhaps. But it's not what we agreed with Emir. We must see him.
God.
We wouldn't have known Ciri had returned if not for the Emperor and his agents.
Yen, what happened back there?
It was very nice. Let's not ruin it by hashing out the details.
I'm going to see the Baron. Collect Uma from him, then we'll ride for Kaer Mohen.
I shall join you as quickly as I can.
See you, Yen. Take care of yourself.
Ahí está, terminamos la misión. The Last Wish. Bien, ¿cómo salgo de aquí? Voy a ir a buscar a Uma. Ir directo a por... directo a por Uma en Belém. Yo, ¿qué tal, Reconet? How are you?
Seen the plan? Side. By Yelmer's command.
His long search for Ciri led Geralt to conclude that Uma, the ugliest man alive and the victim of a curse, was the key to finding the young woman.
Vale, pues vamos rumbo a Uma y a ver cuánto nos queda de juego. Tengo que averiguar. Vamos a darle caña. Vale, pues vamos a hablar con el sargento varón que quieres llevarte a Uma. ¿Por dónde era? Por aquí, ¿no? Por aquí arriba.
Need to talk to you.
About?
Uma. Gonna take him with me.
Gotta ask the Baron's permission. Thing is, he ain't here.
Not about to ask for anything. I'm telling you. You can try to stop me. But that'd be an error. A mortal one.
Think you got me shaking in my boots?
You sure as hell should be.
Fine. Cripple's not worth no blood. See the groom. He ought to be glad to give it.
Thank you, kind. I'm taking Uma.
There ain't a...
Sergeant Hartle said I could.
Bring him back, though.
Find something else to laugh at.
Huh?
Witcher version's different. Open the door.
Rumbo a Kaer Mohen, chavales, vamos allá.
Hey, little guy. This here's Roach. She'll take us to Kaer Mohen. Well, come on. What the? Quit playing around. Let's go.
Vale, pues ya tenemos a Uma. We have Uma. Ahora ya podemos seguir avanzando, chavales. A donde tenemos que ir ahora. A Kaer Mohen.
Looks like we got company. Nilfgaardian battle mounts. What do you want?
The Emperor's displeased with you.
Then he ought to ask somebody else for help.
The Emperor does not ask anyone for anything. You will ride with us to Vitsima.
Sure about that?
Don't even try.
Fine. Lead the way.
Vaya, parece que no vamos a Kaer Mohen, ¿eh? Sino que vamos a hablar con el emperador en Vitsima. Vaya, vaya. Cambio de acontecimientos. Let's go.
And the Third Army will sweep in from the west to take Bangli.
If I may,
Un mes después.
Royal Majesty.
Un día después.
Our spies report that the garrison at Bangleen consists almost wholly of mercenary.
Bribery, then. And we stand to lose less time.
As you wish. At once.
Your Imperial Majesty, Yennefer.
I did not have you brought here for an exchange of courtesies. Report.
As you wish, Your Majesty. Ciri. Well, this man is the key to finding her.
I gave you 3 solid leads. Trails as fresh as morning dew. The aid of my spies and my court sorcerers. Yet in my daughter's stead, you bring me this monstrosity? I hope you have more to say, for your sake.
Listen, I'm looking for a needle in a haystack. A needle that at any moment can...
It's a difficult task, I know this. What of it? Listen to me. I rule the largest empire the world has ever known. I wage a war against the North, command men in tens of thousands, while at home the trade corporations and nobles seek to depose me. You cannot expect me to pity you the difficulty of your task.
¿Qué tal, señor Axel? How are you? ¿Cómo estás? Bienvenido, bro. Gracias por pasarte. No puedes esperar a que te compadezca por tu difícil tarea. Esta monstruosidad podría ser tu hija.
This monstrosity might well be your daughter.
Can you lift this curse?
I've done a great deal of research, made inquiries, but to lift it I would need to know the words used to cast it, and that...
Vafel Elen, Kedmil Fali. Dandelion told me. Ciri talked to him about it.
At last, you provide a pleasant surprise. Lady Yennefer, my question stands.
Yes. I believe I can. But I must...
The details do not interest me. Geralt, you've achieved precious little, yet admittedly more than the bumblers in my spy corps have. I give you half the promised reward. You will receive the other when you bring me Ciri.
Fine.
This audience is over. Till the next.
4000 coronas, la leche. Joder. Así de gusto. Me han dado 4000 coronas, perfecto.
So, how do we lift Uma's curse?
We must take him to Kaer Mohen. Oh, and Geralt, forgive me, but I'm unable to teleport you, Uma, and Roach, so...
Don't worry, we'll ride there. Never did like teleporting.
Take care of yourself.
Wait. Here. Probably better if you keep it.
Of course. I'm off.
His long search for Ciri led Geralt to conclude that Uma, the ugliest man alive and the victim of a curse, was the key to finding the young woman. Geralt needed to lift the curse. So he took Uma to the home of the world's greatest specialists on dark spells. To the Witcher's fortress of Kaer Mohen.
Tremendo. Pues... vamos a ver cómo continúa la historia. Porque ahora ya vamos rumbo a Kaer Mohen, ¿eh? Si no me equivoco.
Oh, there, Roach.
Forktail's this close to the fortress? Someone's been slacking off.
Vamos, rumbo a Kaer Mohen por fin. Venga, vamos allá.
Well, look who the wind blew it. Been away quite a while, and your journey?
Calm, if you don't count the forktail that flew over our heads a few miles.
What have we here? Multiple deformities. Eyes, ears, nostrils, a hair lip. And is this... Now, calm down. Yennefer was right on one count. Thing sure isn't pretty.
Yen's here already?
And how?
You two argue?
Geralt, I understand she's a... well, how do I put this? She teleports in, not even a nice to see you, jumps right into a, we've a curse to lift, there's this to do and that.
So where is everyone?
Eskel's hunting forktails. Gotta nip that infestation in the bud. And since Yennefer needs to distill some ingredients, Lambert's still in the keep, preparing to venture into the mountains to enrich the phylactery.
And you...
Assembling a megascope. Want it?
I should let her know I'm here.
If you say so, but don't go thinking she'll throw her arms around your neck.
Yo, mira las misiones que tengo ahora. Ayuda a Yennefer a arreglar el megascopio. Habla con Lambert sobre dejar el círculo de los elementos. Encuentra a Eskel y ayuda a cazar el colendido. Vale, vamos a ayudar primero a Yennefer con el megascopio.
Leaking again. No. Actually, more. Haven't heard?
Don't sound too thrilled about all this.
I'm not.
Let me go with you.
Well.
No reason to wait.
Oh, meant to tell you. Can't get to the circle through the mountains. Rockslide blocked the pass last spring.
So we approach from the pond side, like when we did the trial of the medallion?
Exactly. Remember the way?
Not easily forgotten, that.
He who returns with his medallion will prove himself worthy and may set off on the path.
Vesemir ever hear you impersonate Savola's breach? Still haven't patched it up?
Vesemir'd like to. Doesn't bother me, though. Not expecting anyone to lay siege, and... this way I got a shortcut to the pond.
Shame those Salamander assassins didn't punch a few more holes in our walls.
Or finish the job and reduce these ruins to rubble.
Been thinking. We gotta swim across the pond?
No, I got a boat moored there. You know, for fishing.
Wow. Never took you for the fishing type.
I use bombs. I drop them in and scoop up whatever floats to the surface.
That makes sense.
Nice sliding. How are you, Robert? Hope you're okay, friend. ¿Cómo estás? Aquí estamos, dándole caña de Witcher 3. Me acaban de dar un trofeo. Entorno hostil. Así que perfecto, vamos a seguir avanzando y pasándonos esto. Venga, hay que ayudar a Lambert, chavales, en Kaer Mohen. Vamos a matar a este tío que está. Venga, lo toca.
Well, color me impressed. Where'd you learn them tricks?
It's an art. Learned it from this old master down in Zerrikania.
Yeah. Save that tale for your next sorceress.
Tell me about Vesemir. Things any better between you?
It seems so. Old man's dropped demoralizing, and I try not to piss him off too often.
Mm-hmm. Working out well?
Moderately. Castle's pretty big. Easy to stay out of each other's way. Damn it! I moored it right here, I swear!
Line must have come loose.
Really? Here I thought the boat untied itself to go for a jaunt on its own. Damn it. In this fog, we'll never...
There a storm before I arrived?
Let me think. Yeah, 5 days passed.
Wind must have grabbed the sail, tugged the boat off its mooring. Boat drifted into the bushes.
Encuentra la barca, vale, vamos allá. Why they suspend you, brother? What happened? In the Bedele. Suspended from the Bedele by my teammates. Why?
Looks like someone beat us to it.
What now, you... Water hag.
Great. Last thing we need.
Uf, menos mal. Madre mía, cuánta guerra, ¿eh?
All right. Cave entrance is just opposite, see it? Gotta sail across the pond, go through the cave, climb Troll's Head, and we're there.
Doesn't seem like such an ordeal now, does it?
No. Still gives me the shivers, though. You know only 2 boys returned from my group?
You were the ones who ran into old Speartip.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go. Jump in the boat.
All right. I'm taking the tiller, though.
Because?
Because it's my boat, not up for discussion.
Hola, Oscar. Tiempo sin verte por aquí por el live. ¿Cómo estás?
Make this boat yourself?
Yeah. Something you don't like about it?
Besides the water up to our ankles? Nothing.
Quit whining. It'll make it across the lake.
Provided we don't smash into something first. Barely see the tip of my nose. Fog's thick as curdled milk.
Never took you for a poet.
Oh, but I am one. Want to hear a limerick?
Sure.
Lambert, what a prick.
Not bad.
A ver, verte por aquí, Oscar. Vamos a ver si terminamos esta misión. How you been? Amazing, Robert. I need to finish all the games I have ongoing. Así que tengo que darle caña a full a todo.
Don't teach your grandma to suck eggs. Right, almost there.
Almost there, let's go. Vamos a ver si podemos finalizar la misión con Lambert.
Ready for the caverns?
Almost. Before we go inside.
Ugh, drink a dose of cat, I know. Any more words of wisdom? Like, step softly or you'll wake old Spear Tip?
Sheesh, you're...
Ugh, don't fall in love with me.
Hear that?
You know this valley's uninhabited.
What if it's not?
Whatever you want to do.
You're probably right. Let's go, straight to the cave.
Finally, something reasonable.
Vamos directos a la cueva, no me fío de esos gritos. I don't think it's nothing.
Shit, too damn high.
Not if I give you a boost. Remember? Part of the trials.
A witcher is a lone hunter.
Buddy?
Ready?
Oh, you fat fuck.
1, 2, 3. You're no feather either.
Wall looks a little shaky. Ardmig?
Mine not stomping like that.
Relax. I slipped. Ah!
What?
Something fell in my eye. Splinter, I think.
Hope it wasn't from a broken mirror. That'd make you even nastier.
Ha ha.
Qué grande. Vale, es por aquí.
Ugh. Place reeks of mold.
What did you expect? Scent of violets?
Would have been nice. Ah, so soft and sweet, just sleeping there. Makes you want to make this home.
Just lost
Couldn't care less. I'm up for the challenge.
We did it, Cyclope. A Cyclope, yeah.
You gonna live?
Probably.
Let's get out of here.
Wait. That's for Voltaire, you whore son.
You finished?
Let's move. Oh, good to be back above ground.
Mm-hmm. Still trouble ahead.
You mean the trolls? They're in for trouble, not us.
Don't know who you're trying to impress. Tough guy stuff's just not working on me.
Look who's talking. Vesemir told me about that job you did for those Nilfgaardians in Velen. What? What are you doing?
Killing monsters.
Good one.
Just came out that way. Come on.
Vamos al círculo de los elementos, la prueba final. The last... La prueba final. Con Lambert, vamos allá. Dentro de piedra, what the fuck.
Stay calm.
Which is it in 3?
Enough!
They understood all.
Run for the cave! Before they stone us to death!
¡No! Uh-oh.
We walk throws.
We understand it, but we still gotta get to the Circle of Elements.
Listen, but locks not.
Enjoying this little chat?
I'm talking. Fact is, you know as much about negotiating as... We're not here to hurt you. We don't want to touch your rocks. Just let us pass.
Throw, rock, throw. Witches he strike no back. Only you. Witches his monster kills, trop. We do go late.
All right. We'll leave our swords here. Pick them up on the way back.
We want to know. Lick metal. Mouth stings.
You nuts?
Qué pesados estos trolls, tío.
Think you might have missed your calling. If I remember
Por fin nos dejaron.
Vesemir's lessons correctly, Witchers kill monsters.
Well, you made it.
No denying that. Damn. Beautiful view.
Must be if you noticed it. Let me think. Remember how this circle works?
It's fine, old man. No. How'd it go? Water, then earth, then air?
All right. Phylactery's in place.
Then all we gotta do is wait. The container will absorb...
Let me think. Oh yeah.
Yeah, useful sign, Axie.
Yeah, Axie's useful. And dangerous.
What makes you say that?
It tempts you to overuse it. Force a merchant to reduce his price, make an arrogant noble drink from the gutter. Teach someone to show you respect. Can become hard to resist.
I don't. Life's too short.
Tell me, you always been such a cynical bastard?
No. I was adorable before Vesemir brought me to Kaer Mohen.
We all went through it.
That's just it. Not everyone made it. Lots of boys died here. Boys taken against their will.
It was our destiny.
Destiny? Let me tell you about destiny. My dad was a drunk. He'd knock a few back, then beat me and Mom bloody. We prayed for his death every night. One day our prayers were almost answered. Dad lost his way coming home from the tavern, walked smack into a nest of neckers. But some witcher saved him. Know what he wanted in return? Give me the first thing you see when you get home. My life.
Didn't know. I'm sorry.
Next time you wonder why I'm so bitter, well, there's your answer. All right. We've griped enough. Let's get out of here.
Need to get our swords. Witcher with no swords like a man without an arm.
Sure thing, brother.
Witches is his sharp that club takes. And home.
Mm-hmm. Don't.
Right. Let's get back.
After you, sir.
Yeah. Amazing. So we finished this mission. Llevo ya una hora de directo, vale. Perfecto. Ya ayudé a... Me falta ayudar a Enkel, a Eskel y a Yennefer a arreglar el mecascopio. O sea que... Ya hicimos la prueba final, the final test. Nivel 24, vamos allá. Vale. Tendremos que seguir aquí haciendo misiones, las de patitos feos. Vale. Pero me da que lo voy a dejar para seguir en el siguiente episodio. Y jugar a otra cosa ahora. Para descansar un poco. La mente funny troll, You said it first, Robert. ¿Qué te parece? Vale, pues creo que... lo voy a dejar aquí. I'm gonna leave here. Ya continuaremos con The Witcher. Todavía nos queda bastante juego por pasarnos, así que... We need to finish this game this month or the next month. So... I need to finish another games. Like Alan Wake, terminar Alan Wake. The Callisto Protocol, que son más cortitos y puedo terminarlo. Y Sea of Stars, también tengo que darle caña. Y seguramente jugaré a Metal Gear Solid, ¿vale? Que me los compré ya, el día 24 sale. Así que jugaremos a esa saga a tope, ¿vale? Goodbye, Robert, take care of you. Take care all of you. Cuídense mucho, ¿vale? Oscar, Robert, si os quiere. Que vaya bien, nos vemos muy pronto. Hasta otra.